So, Article 50 has been triggered, which means Brexit is happening, which we knew it was going to, but it definitely is now. It's going to be somewhere between a mess and a catastrophe. I don't want to commit to a point in that range, but it's somewhere in there. It's not going to be good. Nothing about it is a good idea. We can't get sorry, there are many flies, an economically better arrangement than the one we already have, being in the EU. We can't get much of a deal at all with the EU without accepting continued freedom of movement, which is politically very difficult on the British side, because that's what a lot of the referendum campaign flies was run on. It's going to be a shit show. And my prediction, I know prediction is a risky business, we all got that loud and clear over last year, but my prediction, for what it's worth, is that we're going to see a lot more of the okay, we voted for Brexit but we didn't vote for this narrative, where the Brexit that 52% of the voting public voted for was some magical fairyland Brexit, where everything was going to go our way, everything was going to be lovely, everything was going to be exactly as we wanted it to be, and there were not going to be any downsides. Which of course is impossible. And the Brexit we'll actually get will be at least moderately disastrous. And on top of the dangers and damage of leaving the European Union, add the unfettered ideological breaking of the country the Tories are embarking on, because despite most of them in the cabinet campaigning for Remain, including the Prime Minister in a sort of half-hearted way, the victory of the Leave camp has been taken as some kind of mandate for a increased commitment to austerity, an increased urgency of kicking the poor in the face, bigger cuts, worse things, and let's just fight over Gibraltar again. I mean, we haven't done that for 3 centuries or so, so it's about time we had a nice little war over some European territory rights. I mean, the EU did a great job since World War II of having just not have wars over redrawing borders in Europe, but hey, we voted to leave that, so we're all in favour of World War III now. So we're just going to go and fight with Spain over Gibraltar, apparently. We probably won't, it's saber rattling, but prediction is a risky business. So we have the two different things going on. We have the Brexit process, which in theory won't actually have any effect until the 2 years are up, but I would expect to see things changing fairly rapidly in preparation for that. And as well as the Brexit thing, we have the very ideological, very not based on facts or figures attempt by the Tories to turn Britain into 1950s fairyland, which never existed, and in some way involves not having a welfare state, because what you need is an incentive to work, because mere subsistence rations are not enough of an incentive to work, because people, by the Conservative definition, are incurably terrible and will only do anything good in the world if they are starved into it. God, it must be depressing being a Tory.